Hello everybody, question number 7. In an opinion poll of 1,400 people, so 152 preferred Swiss chocolate to any other kind. Calculate the 95% confidence interval for the proportion of the people who prefer Swiss chocolate. So, first of all, okay, what does 95% confident interval means? So we have expected value over here, right? And then we are going to create 95% the confidence interval level, which is over here. What is our expected value? Who prefers Swiss chocolate to any other kind? This is 852 divided by 1,400. This is the expected value, right? And this is normally distributed. And we know that 95% goes to right and left. Let's write it down in the plus minus from the mean, okay? From the mean value, plus minus. So 95%, we know that this is 1.96 standard deviation away from the mean. Okay, now we need to know what is the standard deviation. We can find the variance first and then make a square root and find the standard deviation, right? Yeah. What is the variance? Variance, let's say this is x. The variance x is the expected value, which is 852 divided by 1,400. And then who doesn't prefer this Swiss chocolate? So what is the remaining one? 1,000 minus 852. This is going to be 548 divided by 1,400. This is the variance. What is the standard deviation? The standard deviation is, so we have 1,400 people, right? They were asked. So the standard deviation is, I'm sorry about it. So it's 852 divided by 1,400 times 548 divided by 1,400 divided by 1,400. This is the standard deviation. Where this 1,400 coming from? Because we have the sample standard deviation. When you have a sample standard deviation, so you add the denominator square root of the n, right? Okay, now what we need to do, this m, which is the expected value, first plus, okay, 1.96 times this, and then we find that this here, and one expected value minus 1.96 times standard deviation, we find that value. However, we have an easy way, which is the calculator. So how calculator works? So go to the interval z. Why z? Maybe you got confused. Because t, they said, the mathematicians, they said, if n, the number, if it is more than 30, it's enough to do the z distribution. Okay. Now we have 1,400, which is more than enough. Now I'm looking for not one sample, not two sample, proportion, because we are given the proportion. Go to the proportion, and the C level is 95%, and x is how many prefer Swiss chocolate to any other kind. So this is 852, and then how many people were asked? 1,400. So just click on it, and this is our confidence interval. So which is the lower is 0.583, and then upper is 0.6634. That's it. The 7A is done. Let's go to the B. Now we are gonna go backwards, vice versa. Now the confidence level is given, and then the number of n is given, and then we are asked the confidence interval, right? The alpha. Okay, let's go backwards. What we did over here, so we found the expected value and then times by this, and we find these two values, right? What do you think about? Isn't it expected value in the middle? Yeah. Let's find the expected value first here. So this is like 0.2511 plus 0.3155 divided by 2. It's equal to the expected value, right? So it's asking first how many number of people. So how did I get this expected value here? Who prefers Swiss chocolate to any other kind, right? So here is gonna be this expected value who prefers the Swiss cheese, and I don't know yet, so divided by 600. So can I find the end? N? Yeah, of course. What is the N? Okay, let's multiply both sides by 600. So N is gonna be, let's do it with our calculator. So 0.2511 plus 0.3155, okay, divided by 2 times 600. So yeah, so it's equal to 196 point this. So do we have that much people in real life? No, we have 170. So N is equal to 170 people who prefers Swiss cheese to any other kind. Okay, now the value of alpha. This is a little bit tricky now because we are going to use the calculator, but first we need to find what is the standard deviation, right? What is the standard deviation? I know the expected value, so the standard deviation is, let's do the variance first and then the standard deviation. Okay. Okay, what is the variance first here? Variance x or y, but doesn't matter. So expected value, which is this divided by this plus this divided by 2, right? Okay, let's see. Let's do it then. 0.2511 plus 0.3155 divided by 2. So 0.2833. 0.2833 times, who doesn't prefer, right? Which is 1 minus this. Let's do it 1 minus, so not the negative one. You understand what I did, right? Actually, this is 1 minus, but I did this minus 1, so it gives me negative, but right now it's positive. I hope it's understood. Okay, 7167. This is my variance. Okay, what is the standard deviation? The standard deviation is, so we have a sample, right? 600. So this is gonna be 0 times 2833 times 0.7167 divided by 600. You know what I recommend? Please type them in here all. Okay, square root 0.2833 times 0.7167 divided by 600. So is this okay now? Yeah. So which is equal to, let's write them down here, 0.01839570194. This is my standard deviation. What I'm going to do now, I will find what is this interval alpha. What percent is this when your standard deviation is this and then the expected value is that? So can I find it? Of course, this is the normal distribution, right? This is the normal distribution. Okay, go to the normal distribution. So menu, statistic. Okay, distribution, normal distribution. Now I know the interval I'm looking for, the percentage, right? So this is, the lower one is 0.51. This is right, this is right, and this is right. So everything seems right. So I did this before. Okay, click on it. So it is equal to, the probability is equal to, the alpha level is equal to, can I say it like 0.92%? Yeah, this is 0.92. Actually, this is 92%, your alpha level. So this is also done. Sorry about my writing, but I know when you have a test, you're going to write down in a very good way, right?